Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Ocean Block 2. We are up to episode 4. And before we get right into the meat and potatoes of the things, I just want to say a big thank you to Adam Baker, who gave me a really good tip. So instead of the fluid pipes have to be refilled by that pump, he said, why don't you just use a flopper? So I did. Put it underneath the water, create a source block, pump it into the block. Infinite water, always, forever. Done and dusted. So much easier. I can just let this run and do its thing permanently now. Not too bad at all. I think I broke a pipe though. There we go. That's better. So a few little base improvements around here as well. I did plant a few of the seeds that I've found. So I've got some fire seeds, some air seeds, and I was lucky enough to actually find some fluic seeds. So they're all planted. Got some sugarcane growing with just some snad. I didn't bother putting a redstone clock on it. It's growing fast enough. Just with this, every couple of seconds I just walk past and just grab a heap more of the sugarcane. And just grabbed a few chests and brought them all over. Upgraded these guys to iron and then just cleaned up this little area fully. There we go. So what I'm going to do in this episode is we're going to get the new Foundry mod set up. And just to make sure that Lash knows how to use it, because he complained I didn't have it set up the first time. So he had to figure it out on his own. But he's good at that. So we always take inspiration from Sir Lash, the pure awesome. But let's just get a little bit more of a platform, because we also need a coal coke oven. Or coke oven. So we'll grab a little bit more cobble and just expand that just a touch more. Let's just move this out of the way completely. There we go. And so a little bit more base expansion. We'll try and make it look pretty one day. One day. There we go. So we really should get into the meat and potatoes of today's episode. And that will involve a lot of this stuff. I made a heap of it. And should be able to have some gravel over here. There we go. Some gravel there. And this should make our new fire brick, or fire clay, sorry. Oh, we did need the gravel, my bad. That makes the conduit binder. So we need sand, which I thought I got. Never mind, that's snad. Let's put that away. I made way too much snad. And there we've got the sand. Perfect. Let's do that instead. That makes a lot more sense. Let's, I don't know how much we'll need, but we'll get a couple of stacks and then we'll just melt that. So, oh, look at that. Perfectly 2 stacks. So let's chuck that in here. I've been cooking up some other stone because we do have a project that we need to get done today as well. And I was hoping to have the outside of it as that. So to get this cooking up a lot better, let's divide it into all 4. I really should upgrade these furnaces, but I just haven't got around to it yet. I've got plenty of iron, so let's just get a few blocks of that and turn it into... Not that. Let's turn it into some blocks, and then we can throw some lava into that dropper over there, or dripper, and convert it back into the... whatchamacallit? Got water in it. Let's just get rid of that water. There we go. And chuck a block of iron down. Remember, this is a fast way of getting the cast iron, but once we get a superheated, I think it's superheated, we can do it a little bit faster as well. Come on, you can do it. Alright, there we go. That gives us another 9, so we should be able to upgrade at least a couple of those furnaces by the end of this. And we'll get those all sorted out. But I've just chucked a whole heap of cobble in that, so we're just getting lava produced constantly. There we go. Ta-da! But yeah, I think you can throw in 16 iron ingots and a piece of coal, and it converts it all into cast iron into the jars. What do we got in there? Nothing. We've got 2 buckets, so that'll take it to 1. And then we'll throw another block down once it's done. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, that should definitely be enough for what we need for now. So by upgrading these guys, we get double the speed. So let's do that. And what do we do to upgrade them? We just surround them with it. Oh, we can only got enough for 3. Alright, are the other block done yet? Yes, perfect. Alright, that should give us what we need now. Right, and we got all 4 furnaces, which we won't need for much longer because we're not too far away from having power. We'll be able to use things like the smelting factory from Mechanism. They'll definitely go a lot faster than these guys ever could. But here we go with the fire bricks. They're not the world's most attractive blocks, but you can change their colour. So we just need a Foundry tap. We'll probably get a couple of those because I think I want a drain on one side. Sorry, a table on one side and a doohickey on the other. I know what I'm talking about. Basin, that's the word. So there is our drain. And we only need the 1 for now. We want a casting table and we want a basin. Here we go. And let's see what else we need for this to work. We've got that, and that's the drain. We need a tank, so we just need a bit of glass, and we need a controller which needs a blast furnace, which, luckily enough, uses smooth stone. If only we'd cook some smooth stone. Let's make a normal furnace out of some cobble. Already had some on me. Foundry, you're a twit. There we go. Furnace. And need some more iron to make the blast furnace. I believe it's just this. I don't make them very often. Yep, there we go. And then we can use that to make the controller. Let's find some glass. Yeah, no, I should use the integrated dynamics and make a connected inventory, but we'll get there. Let's try that again. So there we go. So there is our tank. That should be everything we need to start building, I think. Let's have a look. So getting started. We've got our, there we go. So we get some more fire clay, more XP, and a book. Then we've got the bits there. So we get another casting basin and a foundry tap. So I didn't need to make the 2. I should have looked at that. The core of the foundry, I just need 9 liquid heating cores as well. Perfect. That's one big difference between this mod and its cousin. And then I need to make 21 fire bricks. So how are we looking with our cooking? Dunsky, let's chuck you in there. And we'll grab that and that. And that should give us the 21 of those. Almost. Just one more round. Boom. There we go. Giving us more than that. And now how do we get the liquid heating cores? Let's have a look. There we go. Liquid heating coil. So it's the fire bricks, copper, and buckets. So I think we've got plenty of that. And we better get ourselves... guess we'll need some buckets. And we'll grab ourselves some copper out of here. Go. And that should give us everything we need now for the core. Where am I looking? What am I doing? How am I grabbing it? There we go. And there we go. 9 of them. Perfect. And our airdrop just landed. It looks like it's over there. I guess we'll go and grab that because I've been getting some amazing stuff out of the airdrop. I've even got some solar panels, which I don't even think you can get in this. So I'm not saying no to that. Alright, what do we got in this one? Oh, some dark steel ingot. I'll take that. An ME item cell housing. I'll definitely take that. And A machine speed add-on for Oritech. Perfect. I'll definitely have that. Oh, look at that. It's still full from before. This is a lot of stuff I found when I went back to the Nether and persuaded them to give me my gear back. I went back another couple of times and found a lot of this stuff. So we've got our soul sand so we can make our superheated jars and stuff, which I'll do shortly. Found storage monitors and stuff like that, and ferrocore blocks. All that just in barrels. So fun times. All right, what do we got here? Gold cluster. That'll be good. Glyph of heal. We better learn that. And another mega torch. That'll speed up our other one. Let's just chuck the gravel in there. We don't need that. We can get it any time. What have we got now? Another machine speed add-on. Perfect. Polymorphic catalyst. I'll take another one of those. And a spell book. That will come in handy. Let's just get rid of that. And, oh, magma cream. Definitely need that. And 2 more trees. Let's get rid of the iron. We're grabbing these. What can we get rid of? More gravel. So I've got the orange, so the fire one. Now we've got the green and the blue. And we'll take that magma cream as well. So they are getting better and better as time goes on. And I'm definitely not going to argue with that, because I did want to get into Ars Nouveau very soon. It is a very good mod. But I guess we better go and set up our foundry. We'll do that just here. And I believe we take the 9 superheated cores and we set it up just like we used to. 3 by 3 on the base. That does look pretty cool. You can dye these bricks as well. You can take any coloured dye and dye them to make it look different. So there's definitely that. The green doesn't look too bad. It's interesting. The actual green looks pretty cool. Of course, I would go with purple, but Lash beat me to it. We've got brown. We could probably do the brown dye. Let's do that. All right, let's dye this up now and see what it looks like. Not terrible. But I don't know if we can do the drain as well. Yep, we can do the drain and the controller and the tank. Perfect. Now it's all brown. The drain I want, chuck it here on this side. And the controller, actually that's not where I want it. Chuck a brick there and the drain can go here. And more bricks around. Don't need one there, but we'll chuck it there anyway. That's why I got the extras. So that can go there. And then we just need a tank on one side. Controller in the middle. Bricks, there we go. So we can actually get rid of that block. No, I don't want you to go in there. What? Ah, really? You broke it? Alright, now we can look in there. Get rid of that fire brick. Right. Now, we can chuck a basin there. And our table. Where did I put our table? No idea. Looked everywhere. Couldn't find it. Betcha if we use this. Huh. It says we don't have one. Because you press Y and it'll tell you where stuff is. So if I press Y on the clay, it tells me that there's some clay in here. And apparently we don't have any of those tables in storage. So that's a fun conundrum. There we go. And then we just put the taps on. Excuse you. Bit weird. There we go. Now we're ready to start casting stuff, but I'm going to build this up another layer. Boom. So just like its counterpart, the more layers high you go, the more you can smelt down in a single go. But we will fill this bad boy up with some lava. So let's finish the quest off. So we got all that. Perfect. More fire bricks. Gotta love it. We got that. More fire bricks. Perfect. Now we just need to get some casts. So we've got to get an ingot cast and a plate cast. Then we can get a clock and a hopper, so that helps automate it a bit. These guys are made with cast iron, and they need 4 ingots each, so we almost need a full block of iron. We've already got enough, so we only need 8. We can go and smelt this in here. Oh yeah, lovely. So it does take a bit, but they're being smelted up. So you can look in there. Oh, look at that. Woohoo! So there we go. We've got all our cast iron and apparently some meat. Interesting. I guess I don't touch the machine or it puts me in there. Rightio. So you can go over here somewhere, buddy. You'll get smelted in a minute into a jar or something. And now we need to put an ingot down. So I guess you'll do. We should be able to pour it off and make ourselves the cast. Excellent. And goodbye ingot. Hello cast. What we also need to do is we did get an engineer's hammer. Somewhere. There we go. And we need to hammer an ingot. Can we use copper to get a plate? No. Can we do iron? Nope. Looks like the only one that works that I've seen everyone use is gold. So we're going to do that. There we go. Gold plate. And now we can go and cast that out. Booyah. There we go. That is that part done as well. So we get our clock and our hopper, so we can actually automate those with hoppers. And easiest way, put a chest just under the surface there. Alright, we put a chest there. And then we just put a hopper in. Oop, put a hopper in there. And then I'll just take this one back eventually. No, I won't. It's going to take forever. There we go. Anytime we use those machines now, it'll automatically pull it straight into the chest. Should put the drain up one more so this was all above surface, but hey, it doesn't need to be. So what else do we need to get in there? I think we need to start making a few alloys in there. And one of those is an electrum ingot and the other one is an invar ingot. So how do we make those? Electrum is just silver and gold, I believe. I don't know if I've smelted up any silver. Let's check. Silver, yes we do. So let's just do 9 and 9. That'll give us 2 blocks of electrum. Both of you go in, please. Excellent. Boom, boom. And now it's going to mix. Molten silver mixing with the gold, making electrum. There it is. We select that. It'll be at the bottom. Then we can start casting that out into our basin eventually. And put this clock up there. If I put it there, it should activate on both, but then I'm not going to be able to get the chest. There we go. And then we can use the lever to turn it on and off. Did we get a lever? We didn't. Turn off, please. So, as you can see, it's tried to... Stop touching it. It's tried to cast out all of it. So it didn't quite have enough, but we can pour the rest in. And the electrum is in there. And there we have our electrum ingots for that part of the quest. And what is... Invar should be iron and nickel. So let's see what the ratio is. And it should just be 2 iron, 1 nickel. Let's have a look. 2 iron, 1 nickel. So let's go get 18 iron. Where's our nickel? There we go. And 9, so that'll give us 3 blocks of invar. Alrighty, boom, boom, and then we just got to smelt up the rest. We can also put this plate down and just have it cast out onto the plates instead and disable the drain if we want to, but casting out blocks is a lot faster for just getting a few of these. So we'll chuck that in. And there's our invar. Pour out our invar. And away we go. There's our other block of electrum. And this should give us our block of invar. There we go. Ta-da! Done. So that is our quest done for that. So we get experience and a chaos box. Oh, don't know if I want to open a chaos box. Can we go over there and open a chaos box? Just going to swim over there and open the chaos box. Is this the end of our world? I hope not. Wow, you're mean. I don't know how you didn't kill me there. Also, I don't know how you reached me from so far away. You're mean. Should burn that whole platform down and let you fall to the bottom. How are you hitting me? Your reach is just crazy, buddy. Absolute craziness. Actually, now that we've got an Ars Novu book, we could probably just get a little bit of range damage on him if it's going to hurt him. Let's find out. I put it away, didn't I? No, I didn't put it away. But I should. Let's put all that in there. Right. So, if we go into pressing C, we can cast Hurts. And then we can go Projectile. And we should have... there we go, Harm. So we can do a couple. And that'll create that. Now if we press V, shows us which spell to select. And we should be able to shoot this guy with a double hurt spell. Let's get a bit closer. I should have brought the raft. There we go. Hurts, doesn't it? Get our mana back. There we go. Don't know how much life he's got left. Probably about 1 million, knowing my luck. Oh, he's getting there. Hit him a couple more times with that. What do we got now? Haha, you're dead. What did we get? Oh, portal gun. Cool. Oh, steak and potatoes. Don't mind if I yes. Thank you. You can disappear. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Probably not the best idea to open chaos boxes in your base, just in case that happens. Alright, what else have we got in Chapter 1? Oh, we did do that. So we get... oh, a lapis ring. Let's find out what that does. And, oh, we did get the compressed iron ingots. So there we go. And we did get an compressed iron piece of armor, which was some boots. And we get some more compressed iron. And we've got that all sorted out. That's all. We just need the ferrocore stuff and the diving gear. And it looks like that's done. Okay. But the diving gear, we need a lot more of the... oh no, we just need dried kelp and brown dye. Okay, so that should be okay to do. I don't know how much we need, but that'll do. What other quest have we got marked off? We got something in here. Oh yeah, the Nether. I should have looked at this last episode. It would have made things a lot easier because we get a fire resist potion. Anyway, common loot crate. Thank you for the basic fluid tank. We get some more EXP and a chaos box. Don't think I want to open that straight away, but we might, just for giggles. Alright, what else did we get? Tips and tricks. Yep, I've got the snad. That can go there. And steaming ahead. So I did get the tree. So we get some bastion fruit. And I did get some black quartz. So we can get all that. Alrighty. And we did get superheated stuff. So We got the sand, so we can now get some more soul sand and that. And I did find some nether warts and some blaze rods. We got some more blaze and some more EXP. And I did get some netherrack, so we get a lot more netherrack, that, and some soul soil. Lovely. Now, what we need to do is crush netherrack, gets quartz chunk, gets nether quartz. So we can also smelt that stuff down into silicon, which we can do in the next one. There we go. So silicon comes from quartz dust. Oh, sorry. Go back. We can, where we go? Here we go. So from this quartz dust, which is just a sag mill, crushing it down, or a crusher. So either or a fragmenter. Nice. Ooh. Coolio. So we'll be starting to get into chapter 2 very shortly, and I'm going to make a magma block very shortly to get that progressed as well. But we do need to get into some steel, and we do need to do a couple of other bits and pieces. I did dye the pack, cool. And we got the pocket one as well, so we'll take that. Where else did we go? Oh yeah, Oritech. So basic logistics, we got a pipe and a wrench. Perfect. Machine core, perfect. And we haven't done any of this stuff yet, but I am looking forward to it. There's a lot in this mod, and I am looking forward to it. So, the getting started part. We haven't made a mob farm yet, but I was going to make one this episode. If not, I'll make it between episodes and just do a quick montage, because they are pretty easy to make in this pack. You can build them pretty close. It just tells you build it 24 rooms away and just underwater. So, basically the easiest way to do it is just build a nice 5x5 cobblestone structure, surround it with the stone you want, and then just vein mine the cobblestone out of it, and all the water's disappeared. How easy. And then you can just make whatever entrance you like underwater. Little corridor with a door, a staircase from yours down that's all unwatered. So you can use sand and then dig the sand out. You can take a sponge if you can find one from the squids. Whatever method of water removal you prefer. And then just walk down, kill mobs. Easy done. Alright, so let's try and get this diving helmet done. Alright, so let's get a glass pane. Put one there. There's our diving helmet. And now we just need some of this kelp. There we go. That should be more than enough, but we got double that. Right, let's see if we're hungry enough to eat a piece of this, because... Nope, not yet. Alrighty. Now, how much brown dye have we got left? We used a fair bit for the furnace. Should be enough. Let's just do that. And make the diving chest plate. Oh yeah. So that covers that. And then we get 4 air bottles. And we get, oh, a jar automator. Thank you. And we get one of those. Perfect. So now we can mix this with these guys and give ourselves some underwater breathing. It's supposed to. Maybe you need all 8 of them. Yeah, it looks like you need all 8. Never mind. So how do we get that though? How do we get one of these? You right-click a gas bottle on a bubble column. And how can you get bubble columns? Well, I guess soul sand would be a good one. Soul sand underwater at a source block. There's a glass bottle. And we get an extra one. So that's nice and easy. Let's just grab some more glass and make a few more bottles. Then we can do that with our diving suit. And that should give us plenty of oxygen to swim around under the water with. Oh yeah. Look at that. Then, if we just chuck it on, we can also chuck on our diving helmet to give us better visibility underwater, apparently. So, it is still going down. I wonder why. Do we not have underwater breathing? Huh. Well, that's just weird. Well, with these guys on. I don't know how it works then. That's annoying. And that lapis ring as well gives us 7.5 extra experience percentages. So that's pretty good. All right. now we need to make ourselves some slime, which I've gone ahead and popped in here. So we've got plenty of the kelp resin. Get out of the garden. And we'll smelt a bit of this up. Get ourselves some slime balls. There we go. And then once that comes through, we can make ourselves a couple of magma cubes. And just by the good old-fashioned way of mixing it with some blaze powder, which should be right there. We've got a couple on us as well. So there we go. And then we can mix these guys like that. And then if we make a magma cube, oh yeah, that gives us that. And what can we use this for apart from that? Is it a heat source? It is. What's the temperature? Ooh, 100% efficiency. So that's pretty bad. If you look at all the heat sources, now how do we look at heat sources for the jars? I guess if we look at jars. Let's look at the jar. Tempered glass jar. It's not showing us the heat source. There we go. So magma block is 100%, lava 400%, megatorch 800%. And what's this one? Creative hot temperature source. Huh. That would be lovely to get, wouldn't it? Doesn't even have a recipe. Doesn't even have anywhere to find it from. Cool. So yeah, torch pretty bad. Only 25%. Campfire better. 50%. Fire 75. Magma 100. Lava 400. Megatorch 8. So yeah, there we go. So the other interesting thing you do is break it like that. And then we can use this to make coke bricks. So we just need cooked bricks, cooked brick and clay. All right, and we are steaming ahead apparently. We are now got our molten magma. So we get another magma block and some more experience. And then we need to get ourselves 27 coke bricks. And we will be good to go. And then we can finally get some steel and get into Oretech. Oretech? Alright, let's see how close we are to being able to get all of them. But perfect, because you only need 9, and which is a full 27 of these guys, which is the complete amount you need to build one of them. And do we still have the hammer on us? We don't. When did I put it? Rightio, so we may as well chuck this bad boy. Just like this. So it's 3x3 solid. Boom. And then you just smack it in the face with a hammer. Ta-da! And then we get our quest. We get some coal, some experience, and the engineer's manual. And we put our coal in. There we go. Now we just got to wait for that bad boy to heat up. And it'll give us some coal and some creosote. So, where was that quest reward for that tank? There we go. And I believe we had some piping over here. Fluid pipe. There we go. So, we can actually fluid pipe out of this bad boy. So that can go there. That can go there, and we can pull the fluid out into this tank. So we can get that going for a little bit longer, but it does take a long time to get the coal coke. Alright, going to make a few campfires. Campfires, yeah. There we go. That should be enough for 2 of them. Perfect. Now we can superheat our jars and do different recipes as well. So if I chuck them, say, there, and then get ourselves a couple more jars. We've got some more tempered glass spare. There we go. And we should have some more tempered iron left over. There we go. So let's get 2 of these bad boys. But, excuse you. Oh, we didn't have enough to do an extra one. Oh, wow. Might need some more. That's alright. We'll get this bad boy over onto here. There we go. Now it's superheated. So we can use the superheated recipes, which is all of these bad boys. So we can get enchantments, we can get stuff from the replication mods, we can get flux ducts if we need, once we find skystone, And we can get iron ingots with a bit of coal and get 16 cast iron ingots. We can also get charged prosperity seeds, apparently. Oh, and there we go. We can also make netherrack now. So just a bit of redstone and some lava, and we can get netherrack to start sieving. Can get fuel stuff, eclipse fuel, and then adamant dust to get platinum. Interesting. This was patched out. It used to be you could get 9 of these guys would give you 9 blocks of lapis. So luckily they fixed that. But now if we put 9 ingots, it just spits out a block instead. So it makes it a lot faster to get all your ingredients cooked up. Let's see if we've got our first bit. We does. There we go. We've got our first coal coke and we've got our first creosote oil in there, which I'm looking forward to because I love the look of the wood that you get out of this. So there may be some more building in the future with. All right, but that's only half the steel journey. We need to get steel finally. So we've got a bit of coal coke. We need a steel ingot. So the powered foundry from Auratech is just what I need to make even stronger metals. Using the coal coke from the coke oven, I should be able to combine this with iron to make steel. So we need to craft an Auratech foundry. Let's have a look for the foundry recipe. There it is. So it does require some ferrocore ingots, which I think we got a block of, and then just these magnetic cores, which is electrum wire and invar, which is why we needed to make those items before. And we should have a pair of pliers here somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's bookmark that so we know. Nope, don't disappear. Let's bookmark that, thank you. And then wire cutters, so I believe we got a pair. There we go. See, who needs to sort their chests out? Do you have to do it in the table? Oh, it's a plate. Oh, man. You gotta make me cast it out in a plate first. That's just annoying. Oh well, let's just get 8 of them in there then. I think we're gonna need that many, but... what do we got? Molten invar. Get that out of there. Why aren't you two going in? Oh, not enough lava. There we go. Now it went in as a block of invar. Perfect. Electrum, we need our plate. Where did I put them? I'm going to put them in the chest so I don't lose them. There we go. And that should give us our our electrum plate, which we can move this bad boy so it's only on that side. There we go. Now that'll keep powering that. We just put the lever on top to turn it off or on when we want it. Perfect. That should give us plenty of wire. There we go. Now let's go find our invar. Perfect. And we should... Yep, we only needed 2, I believe, though. And so, we make the motor with the ferrocore and a nickel. So I believe we do have some nickel over in here. There we go. And we found a block of ferrocore. Is it still in my backpack? It is, look at that. Otherwise we would have had to do the just dire things to get the ferrocore, which isn't too bad, but you get the raw ferrocore and you get that pops up on the side of the goo. So you get a block of iron and you put it next to the, I think it's the first one's the primogel goo, which is made just nice and easy just with the rotten flesh. So we should probably make that just to mark it off on the list of things we have done to finish chapter 1 off. But let's get our machine made. There we go. There's the motor. And we need another electrum ingot. We need a cauldron, which we've got plenty of iron for. Alright, let's get our cauldron. There we go. And let's get this bad one. Oh, we forgot to put the copper in. There we go. Alrighty. Now we should be able to make this bad boy. Booyah, the foundry. Excellent. So I am going to put this here. And we need some of the machine bits and pieces that go with it. Which are in the quest book. What are they called again? They were in the Auratech one, that's right. There we go. they are the machine cores. And I should be able to make the basic. So it is just wood and a crafting table. So let's do that. You know what? I'm going to sleep and get rid of this thunder. No, not me. The weather. I think we're free. Blue skies. Alright, where are we up to? We need the machine cores. So we need some more woods. That should do it. Let's do that. And we need a few crafting tables. Should be around and done. Primitive machine core. We should be able to go up to, well, basic is either or. I may as well use the copper. We've got plenty of it. No point using iron if we can get away with using copper. There we go. Basic and basic. And what else can we do with it? We can't go up to, oh, that's a machine extender. Cool. Basic machine core it is. But I do believe we needed 3. So now this will get our machine up and running. All we need to do is wabam, wabam, and wabam. And then right click it. That is so cool. That is our Orotech Foundry. As you can see, it just takes coal coke and some iron, but it does need power. So let's find out our little presents. Where are they? There we go. Some of these bad boys. And they should be putting power in. Excellent. Which I don't even think there's a recipe for these guys anymore. The photovoltaic module. So even if we look at pulsating. So you can see the crystals. And you can see the alloy. But even the recipe for the solar is gone. So you can't even make them. Not going to argue though. Wonder what's in the pulsating crate. Ooh, big solar panel. Ooh. Jesus. Nice. Anyway, we've got that there. So we need to chuck in some iron. Here we go. Boom. And this, as you can see, is a really cool machine. It is out of power, but it doesn't stop the progress. Unlike other machines where if it runs out of power it resets. This one, not so much. I want to know what that noise was. Come on, you can do it. Nearly there. Come on. Come on. Booyah! There is our steel ingot. For some reason it's not recognizing the coal coke of that quest, which is really weird. Let's go back to steaming ahead. So, why not, I wonder? I need to get the goo before it recognizes these other quests and gets in there. Right. So let's go get that. Excuse you. Let's go get that primal gel. So we need some rotten flesh. Pretty sure I did find some. There's our primal gel. There's all our quests. Look at that. So we get more of those coils. We get all of this junk stuff. I mean the icebreaker. And what did we need for this one? We need to pick up the foundry again. Is that going to break it? Is that what it wanted? I don't know. Let's find out in the quest book. Foundry. I'm pretty sure I got the foundry in my inventory. Yes. Why for you no like my foundry? Do we really have to get all the silicon and everything first to come down this way? I have run out of time for this episode. So let's just put this back with our blocks. Right click it again, watch it come through. Oh, such a good thing. and it still kept its power, so that's awesome. Coal coke and iron can go back in, and we pretty much should be able to make one thing I wanted to. Yes, we can with that. So let's go get ourselves a couple of diamonds as well. There we go. So now with 4 diamonds and 2 steel rods, 4 steel rods, 4 diamonds, and a mesh, we should be able to upgrade this into this. Booyah! Now, why aren't we working? Are we full? We are full on a lot of resources. That's why you're not working. But every now and then we got to come and just refresh that. Because I did upgrade a few of these, but maybe we need some more. What are we maxed at in here? Okay, so we're maxed on this one, which is tin. So we need to put in another upgrade for tin. Let's just take it out of the double one. Still holds 16k, so that's fine. And let's chuck it in there. So now all of these will start pulling normally again. Excellent. Right. They're all good. They're working. Lovely. There we have it. Now that we've got our diamond mesh as well. I didn't want to register it, but we do get some uncommon loot out of that. So next episode, we will get into the mob farm. So we can start upgrading this stuff. But this one is really good, the icebreaker. That ferrocore block, or sorry, the primogel goo block, if you put it in the water, just like that, and you don't have shaders enabled, which, oh no, we need to feed it a bit of sugar. Feed it some sugar. And if you don't have the shaders enabled, which I can't remember which button I set it up as, there we go, it will spread out and turn it into ice. Ice, baby. Never mind. And boom. Put shaders back on. There we go. It's ice. Does it keep going? I don't believe so. We just need to vein mine it and it'll start again. There we go. All the tendrils coming out. Perfect. So we just come back every now and then and do that. But if you also put a block of iron on it, let's get that. So if you do this and chuck that bad boy on, you'll also notice it seep into the iron. And that's how we get that ferrocore metal. And of course we can use this to make packed ice and then blue ice. Packed ice and then blue ice. Blue ice you use for a lot of things as well. So, especially a freezing sauce or chilled sauce for recipes like the primal coal, the abyssal pearl. Get a gate pearl. Yes, you can get the waves of enemies to kill them all. So there we go. That's how you use the Just Dire Things gooey stuff. That's still going. But unfortunately, that's all the time I've got for in this episode. If you've liked it, hit that like button. If you've really liked it, hit that subscribe button so you can see more content from me in the future. And that's bye from me and the Icebreaker. Toodles.